Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Yoruba elders to Tinubu. Without delay, do something. Nigerians suffering deeply. No light, no fuel. The Yoruba elders has issued a strong message to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, urging him to address the severe hardships currently being experienced by Nigerians under his administration. The elders emphasized that while long-term goals for Nigerians are essential, the immediate needs of the people must not be overlooked. In a statement released by its Secretary General Chief Oladipo Oyewole, expressed grave concern over the increasing suffering of millions of Nigerians who are grappling with a lack of essential resources like food, fuel, and electricity. Indeed, Nigerians are suffering deeply at this time. No light, no fuel, no food, Oyewole stated. The council urged President Tinubu to return to the drawing board to find solutions that will bring immediate relief to citizens. While remains hopeful about the future, the council pointed to the current inadequacies in governance. Going by the scanty information available on government pursuits and activities, there is presently a lot of sufferings in the land, the statement read. The elders criticized the federal government's handling of key issues, particularly the ongoing fuel crisis and the rising cost of living. Without regular supply of electricity and with the official announcement of an increase in the price of petroleum products, the current hardship cannot but be increased in daily living by Nigerians. They called on the government to move beyond the temporary palliatives, which have not been effective in reaching the most vulnerable populations, and instead focus on broader measures to improve governance and deliver the real dividends of democracy. The federal government ought to immediately pursue every avenue to make available to our people the dividends of democracy, not through distribution of palliatives that do not seem to filter to the bottom, but by putting in place avenues to enhance proper and quality living through effective governance administration. YCE also stressed that it is the right of every Nigerian to benefit from the nation's resources, insisting that every Nigerian should be entitled to enjoy our common resources. The council urged the Tinubu administration to act swiftly to alleviate the widespread suffering. Mr. President should, without delay, revisit his drawing board to attend to the short-term needs of Nigerians, the immediate needs of the people, whilst pursuing the long-term vision of making Nigeria a better place for growth and development, he said. Elders of the nation, YCE, demanded immediate action to improve the welfare of Nigerians, warning that the current situation is unsustainable. As far as this elders council is concerned, a lot of administrative work by the government is absolutely required for the masses of this country to live, stay alive as respectable and responsible people. Concluding their statement, YCE described the current state of the nation as a bitter pill, urging the president to move swiftly to provide relief. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do something quickly to ensure proper steering of its intentions to establish and then install better governance in Nigeria. In fact, the presidency should do all possible to alleviate the suffering of all Nigerians immediately and without delay. The council message reflects the growing frustration among many Nigerians as they struggle with the rising cost of living and a lack of a basic service under the current administration. Well, my people, that is how it's supposed to be. It's a milocon. This is a milocon issue. Now that Tinubu is in charge now, he should do the needful so that people will not regret this government voting for them. Èmi ló kàn, àwa ló kàn. See what we are facing now. Oh God. We pray so that God will intervene in all these sufferings. As Nigeria's economy continues to falter, with inflation rising, fuel subsidies removed, and the naira struggling, many citizens are left asking, if this is what we are experiencing in just under 1 year, what will the next 3 years hold for us under President Bola Tinubu's administration? The reason for the foregoing question cannot be far-fetched, as the last few months have been anything but easy for Nigerians. The pain is palpable, from soaring food price to an unrelenting fuel crisis, and a general cost of living increase that shows no signs of slowing after the initial optimism that greeted Tinubu's government, largely stemming from his campaign promises to create jobs, stabilize the economy, and bring back investors. Confidence. Reality has set in, and it is not pretty. Against the foregoing backdrop, it will be recalled that when Tinubu was campaigning ahead of the election that ushered him to office, that he vowed to turn things around. His slogan, renewed hope, resonates with voters eager for a leader who would tackle the problems that have plagued the nation for years. Yet, within the first year of his tenure, since he took office on May 29, 2023, Nigerians are left asking whether the hope is being renewed or extinguished. Without a doubt, the removal of the fuel subsidy, though economically logical, is the long term, has sent shockwaves through the economy, causing a ripple effect in transportation, food prices, and general goods, while government officials argue that this move was necessary to plug the leak of billions of naira in subsidies. The reality on the street is there. Citizens are yet to feel the benefits promised to accompany this policy change, even as trust in the government is rapidly waning. Another point of concern is the government's reliance on loans from international organizations like the World Bank and bilateral agreements with countries like China. These loans, although meant to fund critical infrastructure and economic growth projects, have done little to alleviate the immediate suffering of the common man. As recently gathered, Nigeria is the leading debtor to the World Bank's International Development Association in Africa and ranks third globally, as per the bank's financial statement by June 30, 2024. Nigerian debts to the IDA had risen by 14.4% from $14.3 billion in 2023 to 16.5 billion dollar in 2024. The question Nigerians are increasingly asking is whether these debts will ever translate into tangible benefits, or whether they will supply burden the nation for decades to come. Many fear that the next 3 years will see a government saddled with debt while citizens remain trapped in a circle of poverty. In an attempt to cushion the economic blow, the government rolled out palliatives such as cash transfer and food distribution. However, these efforts have been criticized as too little, too late, with many citizens questioning whether the aid is reaching the right people. In some regions, complaints abound that these palliatives are being distributed along party lines or are inaccessible to the poorest that need them most. My people, what do you say to this? This is what we are saying, that the government should do the needful so that the masses will enjoy, will be happy with them. In the comment section, comment, give your opinion, and subscribe, share, love, like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.